welcome to The Voice. My name is Marcus Lovingood, and you're watching this fabulous show, The Voice, in New York City. Welcome. And it's a wonderful Friday. Oh my gosh, the week has been so crazy. Yeah, but we're going to introduce ourselves to you. So first, this is my friend Spencer.
Hey, I'm Spencer Howard. I'm originally from Westchester, New York. Went to NYU. I'm an actor and a radio host on WBAI 99.5 FM.
My name is John Hsiang. Born and raised in Southern California, UC Irvine Theater major, and not a working actor, but technology director here at the B Network.
Well, you're working now.
Yeah, I am.
That's all that counts.
Hi, I'm Brent Heuser. I'm originally from Elyria, Ohio. I came to New York City to pursue theater at the American Musical and Dramatics Academy. It's a mouthful. And I'm a working actor, singer, dancer, and I'm so excited to be part of The Voice.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I'm Marcus Lovingood. I'm from Los Angeles, and I'm the producer of this show, and I own this network. So, so we're gonna have a great time.
He's our boss.
I know. Well, that's all right. But first thing that we want to talk about today, actually, we're gonna do a Super Bowl recap. All right. It's just so funny because I actually did not watch the Super Bowl. I think I'm out of the four of you that did not watch it.
No, I was in the room. The Super Bowl was playing.
Right. Mine was muted, but I watched it.
But I heard there were some ticket problems.
Yeah.
I mean, what were these ticket problems? I mean, Brent, what happened?
Well, apparently when 1,250 people showed up to the Super Bowl, spent $5,000 on, ticket accommodations and hotel, getting there, plane travel, everything. They didn't have a seat because part of the stadium was, as you said,
it was temporary seating. I don't know necessarily if that just means folding chairs or what, but basically there was temporary seating, and the fire marshal came to do the last minute check and decided that it was a fire hazard.
Halftime show was Black Eyed Peas.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you guys think of it?
It's so boring. So boring.
Why is it boring?
Well, because it's just... I don't like the Black Eyed Peas because it doesn't... Their music is so just mediocre and right. And it makes me sad that the Black Eyed Peas are on the level where they can perform at a big national event and their music represents like national music that everyone easy listening. But
Oprah loves them. I mean, that's all that matters, right?
Oprah likes the Black Eyed Peas.
Oprah loves the Black Eyed Peas.
I thought that their concert was great.
You liked it?
I liked it. I liked the.
It had Beijing vibes to it.
Beijing.
The opening ceremonies.
I liked it too. I thought it was good. I like the Black Eyed Peas.
I mean, I think that they're good candidates for something like the Super Bowl. To have a halftime show.
I wanted to see Gaga. Where was Lady Gaga in all this? She's like the hottest thing.
It was Texas though.
And they were nervous. They were nervous about having a risque act, which I mean, the Black Eyed Peas can be risque too. But I just love the fact that it's like when you're nervous about whether a halftime show is going to be good or not, the simple thing to do is hire Slash. Hire Slash to play the guitar because everyone goes nuts when Sweet Child of Mine starts playing.
Rises out of the ground, never looks around. He's got the awesome hat.
Also, Usher came down. Usher descended from the heavens onto the BEP.
He was the best part of that halftime show.
I think the best part about the Super Bowl was Christina Aguilera's fuck up on the national anthem. Now, okay, so I didn't see it, obviously, but I heard what was actually...
She repeated a verse twice. She said she started with what so proudly we hailed,
and then throughout her riffing and her hand motions and gestures, she went back and she did it again. Unreal. But the second time she said, "What so proudly we watched." So she repeated a verse and didn't even repeat it right.
Let's talk about this Patriot Act reform, or it wasn't even reform, it's just certain elements of the Patriot Act were not extended.
Right. Yeah, and the big drama was that it was actually the Tea Party Republicans who crossed party lines to vote with the Democrats not to extend them.
Right. It seemed to me when I researched it that it's a big Democrat, Tea Party, Republican. Everybody, it's just everybody's trying to fight each other, and I think that a lot of Democrats are pissed because
the most interesting part is that it was the Democrats and Republicans who voted not to extend it, but Obama wanted it to be extended.
Now,
what is that about?
I don't know much about the Patriot Act. For people who don't know much about it, You know,
Well,
what elements weren't specifically
Roving wiretaps.
Yes.
okay?
Wiretap.
Yeah, which basically is the government can wiretap into anything. Your computer, your cell phone,
Which is kind of crazy because this came in response to 9/11 about terrorists that were not Americans, and yet they're imposing an act to start tracking Americans. So it's
the media scares Americans into feeling like we need protection, and then the government says we'll protect you, but you have to be willing to give up some liberties. And we say okay because we don't want to worry about it ourselves. We want them to do it.
And you
for
like to
us.
think that the government has it in the best, has us in the best, but they're going to take care of best interests. You're going to take care of us. So you got to wonder. I mean, are they there for a reason? Are those sections of the Patriot Act there for a reason?
talk about Sarah Palin because it seems like she's always in the news. But I want to talk about, is Sarah Palin going to run for the presidency?
I say no.
He says no.
Actually,
John
Marcus and I
no
have
bet.
a $50 bet going. Mark is saying that she absolutely will run. I don't think she
If
will.
she
And I know that sounds
runs,
crazy, but
it's
I love
like-
betting on the destruction of our country.
Really? Me too. I mean, politicians do it, so.
If
We're also
she
betting on
runs,
2012, whether
I
that's
think
gonna
that
happen.
woman has become a caricature of herself. A caricature of her.
Caricature.
Yeah, caricature of herself with this reality show. And I think if she runs, I don't know.
I don't think
won't
she's
vote
going
for
to
her.
run because she wants the power, she wants the influence, she wants the money coming from
What else is she
speaking
gonna
gigs,
do?
but she doesn't
Stay in
want the
Alaska?
responsibility
she's
of
not
leading.
even a
Of course,
governor.
that's why she
But
stepped down from her governorship and everything. If she doesn't run, she gets all the power and all the influence without having to deal with all the work.
right, and if she
just has
were to
influence.
somehow she has so much going for her in terms of the media. If she were to somehow lose the primary, I think that would actually take away a lot of that money she's getting through the media, a lot of her exposure.
She would lose a lot of steam.
But does
That's
She
the
would
main
she
point.
would lose steam if she lost the primary. So I think that's a
Palin
gamble
need the
that she
money?
doesn't need to take.
That's true.
She
No,
doesn't
she
need
does
to take
not.
it.
She does not
So
take it.
now, my favorite part of the show, it is now time for the man question.
Oh
The man
God, I'm
question.
excited.
Okay, we don't know what this question is. It's given to us by our random person, actually, a viewer, that wants to ask us a question. And so this viewer, this is from Amaryllis in New York City, and she writes, "What is the deal with bad boys? Why are they so desirable, and why are their characteristics? And what are their characteristics of a bad boy?"
Why are girls
some-
attracted to bad boys?
Some form of leather jacket is probably a characteristic. A leather jacket probably is a characteristic.
So by dating a bad boy, I think sometimes it just kind of makes it easier to not be as committed to someone for the long term.
Male or
Like there's
female,
less.
like it's just a
yeah,
fleeting-
like
it's a
like I'm
fling.
not. This isn't a long term thing.
Right.
I'm just doing this for now,
Right.
and it's cool,
So
you know.
they're
Whereas they
interested in
might
the bad
feel.
boy for right
No,
now.
I understand the point you're going with
I
that.
think
Male
there's
or
something to
female.
what you said though.
Male or
about
female. Yeah,
taming somebody.
Thank you.
It's interesting.
But male or female, at a certain age, you date for different reasons, you know. And when you're younger, in particular, you probably date because it's more exciting, less that it's, necessarily something that's good for you, you know. But so, what's our answer?
Well, I
Age
mean,
plays
it's
into it?
exciting.
I mean, why do
Age
people
plays
smoke
man.
cigarettes? Because they do something that's bad for them sometimes. Why would a woman want to date a bad boy?
Who knows? So our health topic today is actually going to be looking more into how to stay in shape in the winter. Now, of course, not everybody has harsh winters, but since we're here in New York and on the East Coast, we've had a really harsh winter this year. So what are some ways that you can take advantage of the fact that you're indoors and really stay in shape when you can't go run outside? What does everybody think?
I
Less
take the
active.
stairs at every opportunity, up or
That's
down.
smart.
That helps.
That's really smart.
I mean,
I took the elevator up from the first floor to the third. Here. I guess I'm not doing my
Don't
part.
be judging. Don't be judging. No, that's
I
right.
try and start every day. My girlfriend and I started a routine where every morning after we have our coffee, we basically just do push-ups and crunches together.
cool.
And we just
Good way
it
to
literally
bond.
takes 5 minutes, but it
bonding.
just kind of, it's good bonding, but it also gets you in that mindset of being active and getting your body going. And then I'm also more likely, once I kind of get that flowing, to go to the gym.
Oh, go to the gym.
I'm more likely to want to go to the gym once I just get into
Get up
that
and get
mindset.
moving.
I need to get a membership.
Are you a personal trainer? Are
You know a
you
good
a
gym,
personal
right? The
trainer?
show.
No.
He may look like it.
Right. Well, I thought that maybe you were,
I keep my beer in my biceps.
Oh my god.
I thought maybe you were sort of personally training your girlfriend.
No, not that kind of personal
Yelling.
training.
No. I've got some really great hot topics to talk about today. First one that I want to talk about is Lindsay
I feel like these have all been hot.
They've been hot.
They've been all hot.
Hot and fiery. Lindsay Lohan. She's consistently on a downward spiral, and this just adds to how wonderful her downward spiral would be. Is that what she was? This shoplifting thing. What is this story about her?
Well,
lifting some stuff?
she apparently was lent a necklace, a very expensive necklace from a jewelry store.
From what I understand, though, like that's the story she
told. Okay, well,
that
she was in
lent.
the store. It was some very expensive jewelry. She was adorned with, and she walked out with it. And she told everybody that she forgot to return it. She forgot to have her assistant return it to the store. That she had borrowed it. But my thing is, do you go to a car dealership and take a car out for a drive and then just forget to take it back?
No, but if you're famous and you feel entitled,
Why not?
maybe you go.
I have a new car.
It's Lindsay Lohan, though. I mean, sometimes you think that she's gonna do this just to make the news, but she's always in the news. So it's crazy.
I
don't know.
I think there is such a thing as bad press.
Searching for the attention. I was gonna say no press is bad press, but
I think sometimes, especially after it's all bad press.
All
Well, anyway, that is pretty much our show. Thank you for watching The Voice. We'll be back next week with a bunch of great questions for us to discuss, and next episode will be Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, only on the Network. Good night.
The Network. Thank you so much, guys. So long.
did we all just do that?
We did.
We did the salute.
Hey, this is Spencer. I kicked everyone out so you can hear my voice. If any of you are interested in eating organic, natural food, healthy food, you'll want to know that Obama's administration just deregulated the big company Monsanto and is now allowing them to plant their Roundup Ready alfalfa seeds. The alfalfa seeds germinate and pollinate in a different way than most other seeds, and it's really going to affect the nearby organic alfalfa farms. All it takes is one seed to make its way into an organic field, and the entire organic or natural alfalfa field will be contaminated. So if you want to hear more about this and do more to help these organic farmers, go to fooddemocracynow.org. You'll really do a great part keeping organic food organic. This is Spencer. That's been my voice.